Welcome back, viewers. You're watching the Treasures of Life show. Keep following this show. Keep following us here at Science TV. Science TV. This is the home of the excellent Japheth.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, the home.
We handle the whole person, I agree.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here at the Treasures of Life show, we are for you. We are hoping to make you the best. Emotional intelligence is key. You see, Science TV, Treasures of Life show here at Science TV is focused on emotional intelligence.
Yes. Yes.
Our purpose is to make us emotionally intelligent.
Yes.
And today we are talking about how to position yourself for a promotion.
Yeah.
Many of us don't know how to position ourselves
Yeah.
for promotions.
Yeah.
We are in a competitive world. Now, we have spoken about performance
Yes.
in the first section.
Yeah.
We are going into the next, is it the I?
The I, yes.
Come on, just take us through that. By the way, in this section, our sign language interpreter is Flavian Wanjiko. Yeah, proceed.
Thank you, Jonah. So, in the PI theory of success, the I stands for image.
Right.
And people say image is everything, okay?
Right.
People address you the way you dress, the way they see you, okay?
Right.
Now, to position yourself for a promotion, you need to start acting the part and looking the part.
Right.
Okay.
Acting the part and looking the part.
Okay.
Right.
So actually, it is it is a series like in 4 parts.
Right.
Okay. So we talk about acting the part, feeling the part, looking the part, and then be the part.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So you want to be a manager. Now, what image do you project? Do you project the image of a manager? Okay.
Right.
Or do you project the image of somebody who cannot be a manager? Now, remember, you have a boss at your place of work.
Right.
Now, there is the way that boss behaves. Okay. You need to start mirroring, if there's such a word.
Yeah. No, English.
You
is
must
fluid.
mirror. You must
Yes.
mirror your boss.
Right.
Okay. How he talks, how he handles issues. So
Yes.
always ask yourself, like, for example, if your boss is not in and you are the one in charge, and you have to make a decision. So ask yourself, what would my boss have done if he were here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, some companies actually stop when the boss is away.
Yes.
It can't perform.
It's unfortunate because you need to have a succession plan. Okay.
Right.
You need to have job shadowing, you need to have job rotation, you need to have delegation. So all those are things that are very necessary in a working organization. So now you who is positioning yourself for promotion, how do you act when your boss is not there? You have to act the part. You have to look the part. How does he dress? Okay?
Oh my.
Yes.
Now you're talking of dressing psychology here.
Yes, image is everything. So
Right.
the hairstyle, the walking style, how do you sit at your desk? Do you sit like with a professional disposition? I know, Jonah, you're finding it funny. There is a way managers sit.
Are you serious?
Yes, and there is a way
Actually,
that
somebody met me walking in Nairobi City.
yes.
And I was walking very fast. And he made me laugh. Now I understand what you're saying. He told me,
Yeah.
bosses don't run in the
Yeah.
streets. Is it true that bosses don't run? You don't.
That reminds me.
Sweating in the street. Sorry.
People, girls who have gone to, is it Kenya High School? I think.
Yes, Kenya High School, one of the best schools in
went
Kenya.
there.
Yes.
She used to tell me that the principal used to tell them that ladies don't run. So even when it's raining, you see, they'd rather be rained on walking gracefully than run.
but you see, that is one that depends on the perspective, because
Yes.
that is now one national school, Kenya High School.
Yeah.
I have a friend now. This is not a cousin, but a friend who went through Lugulu High School. And you know, one of their school policies
No.
was MBR, movement. Is it movement by running
Movement by running.
equals saving time, something
Saving
like that.
time, yeah.
So,
So
you would
you
meet
say-
people all over.
Yes, they're always on the
On-
run
on the run.
because they are saving time.
Yes.
So-
Well, now the girls at Kenya High look at running as not a girl.
It's not ladylike. Why are you in a hurry? You need to have started early,
Yes.
and then just go through the paces. Anyway, so we are talking about image.
Yes.
Image is about how you dress. It's about looking the part. It's about feeling the part. You yourself, first of all, you have to believe that I can be a manager. I am a manager in waiting. Because you cannot project what you don't have. So
Is that what people call fake it until you make it?
oh,
that's another
I wouldn't.
thing.
Okay, today Gen Z will call it that.
Right.
For me, when you use the word fake it, I feel a bit uncomfortable.
Yes.
Because in my generation, we were taught not to fake.
Right.
Be yourself. But what I'm talking about is believe that you can manage.
Okay.
Convince yourself, feel that the manager in you, okay,
Yes.
can rise up and perform. Because if you don't do that, then anytime you are left in charge, you'll panic. Because you don't, first of all, believe that you can be a manager. How do you expect your subordinates, how do you expect the other team to
Yes.
believe in you as the person to lead them through that day? You know, managers are looked at as the people who are employed to think.
Yes.
So anytime somebody is in trouble, they'll run to you. And they want solutions.
Yeah, actually, someone told me that the reason why a doctor is paid more is because the doctor diagnoses.
Yes.
Then, somebody else, quote unquote, probably the nurse,
Yes.
would come and do the, sorry, this is heavy, but would come and do much of the work. I almost said donkey work. Much of
Don't
the
use
work.
that word, donkey
But-
work, but they do
But
much
she
of
would
the
be
work.
paid less.
Exactly, because the person who thought was the doctor. So thinking, the value, increasing
Yes.
your value will earn you more money. And Jonah, when we started, we even talked about the current situation where taxes are hitting us. There is NHIF, there is, I don't know, the
Housing
fuel,
levy.
housing levy,
Yes.
fuel has gone up and all that.
Right. Cosmetics.
Yes, one way to survive
Yes.
is by increasing your value. Okay?
Right.
When you increase your value, you'll be paid more. And so when you increase your income, then
Yes.
it will compensate for the deductions that are going to be effected from July on our pay slips in terms of the taxes.
One interesting thing about the Gen Zs,
Yeah.
I wonder what generation will come after Z, because after Z there's no other letter. But
Yeah.
one interesting thing about the Gen Zs is that they don't work in one job. You know, you remember permanent and pensionable with our parents?
Yes.
The Bobby Boomers, they would
Yes.
be, even us, even the millennials would be permanent
Yeah.
and pensionable. Nowadays you'll find there's what they call side hustle.
Exactly, because first of all, number one, it's because they are able to finish what you have assigned them for the day early enough. So what do they do the rest of the hours? You can either assign them more work or you release them. They go and attend to other things. Okay.
Right.
That's one. Number two, they've the world has become very competitive. So one has to run 1 or 2 errands in a day, in addition to the day job that they have to make ends meet. So they're just being creative. They are being they want to take advantage. And then another thing is their skills are on demand. Okay.
Right.
So because their skills are on demand, an organization would rather wait for them to finish their formal job somewhere and then tell them, you'll come in at 5 and check my machines. You'll come in at 5 and check our books. You'll come in at 8 p.m., between 8 p.m. and 10 p.m. and do something. Or work for me online. So while you are employed the other side during the day, you're at your desk, yes, but at night you are doing some online job. You sleep at midnight, you wake up at 5. You are running 2 jobs at the same time.
Yeah,
it's not a problem.
Yeah. Also, the matching may matter here. You know, the matching of the jobs, because I'm imagining if I went to a doctor, to a clinic, and then I saw a poster there that we also do photocopy.
You'll find it odd.
Seriously.
You'll find it odd. So specialization. Specialization.
So probably even as you're matching, you should be keen
in your
on
field,
so that it does not. Let's say you're working for company X, and you know that it produces a certain product. It would water down everything if you go to a competitor.
To a competitor and replicate the same.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's true.
Conflict of
Conflict of
and,
interest.
you know, here you are, these are companies dealing in the same product,
Yeah.
so you can't be in this and then in that
And
one.
in this other one at the same time.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's right. So you just need to be careful. But Jonah, again, just on a light note, it's good also to be dynamic, okay?
Right.
Yeah, so you could find, I've seen people who are doctors by the day and MCs by night.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah, he's a master of ceremony, he's an event organizer, but at the same time, he's a very serious doctor when you meet him at the clinic during the day. So that the MCing now becomes a side hustle. But quite unrelated to the doctor bit. Maybe the doctor bit, he just did medicine to get a salary. But in him, there is an MC that now at night comes out. So image, your image will be developed with the consistency. Okay?
Yeah.
You have to be consistent at what you do. Then that is what creates an image. An image is what somebody who knows you would say about you if he's just stopped in the hallway. Okay?
Yeah.
And then I ask, tell me about Jonah. So they'll be able to say something about you.
Okay.
Without thinking much about it, because there is an image that you have created. Okay?
Okay.
An image is like if you were to meet your CEO in an elevator. Maybe you work on 5th floor and you are on ground floor, and then you are getting into the lift, and there you are with your CEO. So there's some chit chat. You discuss some things as you go up. By the time you reach 5th floor, if he asks you, so what do you do?
Yeah.
If you are able to, in a few seconds, let him understand the kind of value that you add to the company, that will be the image of you that he'll have. Okay?
Yeah.
So that you'll and that is leading us now to the exposure bit. So you'll have exposed yourself to the right person. One day when there is a discussion for a promotion, he'll remember the brief that you gave him about your job and what you do for the company.
But then, okay, fine. That is in a job setting.
Yes.
We are living in a very complex time.
Yeah.
That demands for someone to know how to present themselves in 2-3 sentences. Maybe it may need practice, don't you think so? Because you may be doing so many things that when you meet somebody, how do you market yourself? Probably even if it's to your boss, you've done several things. What do you put as a priority to mention to him in those few seconds?
Yes, Jonah, and that's the elevator pitch that I was talking about. How you would pitch, even if, let's say, you are looking for a job, let's say you are looking for a promotion, let's say you want to tell someone what you do.
Right.
In those few minutes that you're in the elevator, can you summarize the value that you bring to the business? Okay?
Right.
And to do that, you have to be good at communication. So communication is important, communication skills, both verbal and non-verbal communication. Okay? This is image. Verbal and non-verbal communication. When we started, I talked about even the way somebody sits in an office. You can go into an office. Nowadays, we operate in an open
really
office.
Want you to give us some sitting lessons.
We operate like where I work. We have an open office. Okay.
Yes.
Everybody is there, and I can tell you when a person who is exposed just walks in and looks at the 10 of you, just the way you are seated, he'll be able to tell who is lazy and who is working. Okay? The sitting position is very important. So let each one of us start practicing how to sit upright, how to focus, how and even the sitting position will make you to concentrate or not to concentrate.
Yeah, probably just as we wind up this section, maybe this can explain, and nothing wrong about drinking and alcohol. Yeah. But when you met a group of people as you're going somewhere, seated round, taking alcohol, you'll say hi to them. Hi. They'll answer back very nicely. Hi. Come back after some time, the same group you say hi. The S will be sh. And that explains. Viewers, we are talking about positioning yourself for promotion. See you after the break.